Hello from E3, I'm Mike Okuda.
I'm Denise Okuda.
Welcome to Gameforge. Welcome to Star Trek Infinite Space.
Oh, yes, I mean, we worked with him. Really nice guy, so creative, very warm, very fatherly. He kind of treated Star Trek like his family. I mean, the folks that worked on the show. So, absolutely.
And even though I was just starting out in the business at the time, Roddenberry went out of his way to make me feel welcome. When I would suggest something, he would take it very seriously. Even when he couldn't do it, he would respect it. And it's nice to get a chance to meet your hero, to work for him, and to find out that in fact he's a nice guy, and that you're getting to contribute to his work. At the very beginning of Star Trek Infinite Space, our friends from Gameforge actually flew us over to Germany, and we met with the people from Keen as well as the people in Karlsruhe, and we just had these marathon meetings. Is this kind of like Star Trek? What would you like to see? What would you like it to do? And then from there, it's constant back and forth over the internet, looking at stuff, going, well, I like that, or, well, no, this was kind of how it was in the episode, so can you change that? And so it's, we don't actually meet face-to-face very often these days, except right here at E3, but we're over the net all the time.
Yeah, the look and feel, and it was really important to us, and we really appreciated the fact that everybody wanted to get it right. They wanted it to feel like Star Trek, so of course that pleases us a lot.
Denise and I were members of the Star Trek art departments. That is, we worked for the production designers, helping to design the stuff and helping with the sets. We certainly worked with the cast, but they did their jobs, and we were kind of separate. It was a very tough job, very serious job, but we all knew it was something special, and we all tried to make it fun.
The thing, as video supervisor, I was in the art department, and I was also coordinating with all the various different departments and the directors to make sure that the vision of the episode ended up on the computer monitors, on the video monitors on set. So I was down on set a lot. I got a lot of exercise working on Star Trek. I went up to the art department, down to stages, and stayed for a while, and back up to the art department. And it was really very much a family atmosphere. We were working. I mean, we had a job to do, and there was deadline and long hours. But it was also very fun and rewarding, and you got along with a lot of people.
I remember very early on, one of the first days of shooting, Marina Sirtis, who played Counselor Troy, came up to me, and she was really intimidated by the fact that there's all these complicated control panels, and of course, being very serious about her craft of acting, she wanted to make sure she got it right, and so she was just a little bit nervous about that. And she said, "How do I know what button to push?" And I said, "Marina, I can't tell you exactly what button to push because I don't know. What I do know is that in the 24th century, these things are presumably very well designed, and that your character is very well trained. She went to Starfleet Academy and she knows what she's doing. So therefore, it's much more important that when you operate the controls, it looks like it's easy, that you know what you're doing and you're comfortable doing it." And she said, "Oh, that makes sense." And if you look at Counselor Troy, and the other cast, they look like they know what they're doing, and that makes the control panels look like they made sense. The switch from physical miniatures to digitally rendered models actually as a gradual change over a period of years. It wasn't necessarily that one is better or the other. It's which is the most effective for the shots you want, which is the most cost effective. And so each production will look at it and say, okay, this is more effective here, so they'll do that. Which is better? It entirely depends not on the technology, but on the artists driving it. You can have a great model effect. You can have a poor model effect. You can have a great digital effect. You can have a poor digital effect. It's just the artists doing the work. We're amazed that you can stream this stuff over the net, and how they get all that stuff into that little bandwidth is it's magic to us. I think the artists at Gameforge have done a wonderful job of taking these designs quite accurately and adapting them to their needs, to the technical requirements of the Unity engine.
And the Star Trek community is very discerning, and they know their ships too. So you're making sure that you can do the best you can, because there's a lot of people looking at them.
I don't, and here's why. If I'm flying to Runabout, I want to see that ship. It's a cool ship. If I'm flying the Galaxy class ship, it's a cool ship. I want to see the ship. If you need to adjust the scale, I think most people would rather see the ship. I want to see the ship. And quite frankly, on the television shows, our visual effects supervisors constantly made little tweaks to the ships to make the shots work better. So it's all good. We weren't sad that the shuttle program came to an end, because the shuttle was more dangerous than we'd like, it was more expensive to operate than we'd like, and it can't go beyond low Earth orbit. That said, with the shuttle program coming to an end, we need new spaceships. Be they commercial, be they American, be they Russian, we need new spaceships. We need to go to the space station. We need to go to the moon. We need to go boldly where no one has gone before.